Have you ever wondered what makes something valuable? For thousands of years, people have loved gold. It is shiny, it does not rust, and it is rare. But what if I told you there are many things in our world that are much, much rarer and more expensive than gold? These are not just shiny metals. They are special materials with incredible properties. Some come from deep inside the earth. Others are made in advanced laboratories. Some even come from living things, like whales or scorpions. These substances are so valuable because they are incredibly hard to find or make. The quest for these materials drives science and exploration forward. When we search for a rare gem, we learn more about geology and how our planet was formed over millions of years. When scientists try to create a new element in a lab, they push the limits of physics and our understanding of the universe. The value of these substances is not just about money. It is about what they can do. They can help us cure diseases, explore space, or simply create something beautiful that has never been seen before. Their rarity makes them special and fuels our human curiosity to discover and understand. In this essay, we're going to go on a journey. We will explore 15 of the most valuable natural substances known to us. We will learn what they are, where they come from, and why they cost so much. We will see how a strange-smelling lump from a whale can be worth a fortune, and how a tiny bit of radioactive material can help us find oil deep underground. It is a story of science, nature, and human ingenuity. It shows us that value comes in many forms, from the food we eat to the elements that power our future technologies. Get ready to have your mind blown by the amazing and expensive world beyond gold. We will start with a metal so precious it makes gold look common. Then, we will travel to the very edge of science to look at things that are almost impossible to create. Each material has a unique story to tell about our planet and our universe. It is a story about the incredible things that happen when atoms come together in just the right way, under just the right conditions. So let's begin our exploration of the things that are truly worth more than gold. Let's talk about a metal that is the true king of value. It is called rhodium, and it is the most expensive precious metal in the world. Imagine holding a bar of gold. Now imagine a piece of metal that could be worth more than 15 of those gold bars. That is rhodium. It is a silvery white hard metal that belongs to the platinum group of elements. It was discovered back in 1803 by a scientist named William Hyde Wollaston. He named it rhodium from the Greek word rhodon, which means rose, because a solution of its salts has a beautiful rosy color. So why is rhodium so expensive? The main reason is its incredible rarity. It is one of the rarest elements you can find in the Earth's crust. It is not mined directly, like gold or silver. Instead, it is found in tiny amounts mixed in with platinum and nickel ores. For every 3,000 tons of gold that miners pull from the ground each year, only about 30 tons of rhodium are produced. Most of the supply comes from just a few places, mainly South Africa and Russia. This limited supply makes its price very high and also very volatile, meaning it can change quickly. What do we use this super expensive metal for? Its biggest job is cleaning the air we breathe. About 80% of all rhodium is used in the catalytic converters of cars. Inside a catalytic converter, rhodium helps change harmful pollutants from the car's engine, like nitrogen oxides, into harmless gases. It is extremely good at this job and is also very resistant to corrosion and high temperatures. This means it lasts a long time. Because it is so shiny and doesn't tarnish, rhodium is also used to plate jewelry, especially white gold, giving it a brilliant mirror-like finish. The fascinating thing about rhodium is that a lot of the new supply actually comes from recycling. Old catalytic converters are collected and processed to get the precious rhodium back out. This shows how valuable it is. It's worth the effort to recover even the tiniest amounts. Unlike gold, you cannot easily buy rhodium coins or bars as an investment. Its market is mostly for industrial users. Rhodium is a perfect example of how an element's unique chemical properties and extreme rarity can make it one of the most valuable materials on our planet. Now, let's leave Earth's familiar materials behind and step into the world of extreme physics. The most expensive substance ever conceived is not something you can dig up. It's called antimatter. Antimatter is the mirror image of the normal matter that makes up everything we see, from stars and planets to you and me. Every particle has an antiparticle. When matter and antimatter meet, they annihilate each other in a flash of pure energy. This is the famous equation E equals mc squared in action. The cost to produce just 1 gram of antimatter is estimated by NASA to be around $62.5 trillion. That is a number with 12 zeros. The reason for this mind-boggling cost is the difficulty of making it. Antimatter is created in tiny amounts using huge machines called particle accelerators, like the one at CERN in Switzerland. Scientists smash particles together at nearly the speed of light. For every million collisions, they might get just a few antiparticles. Then, they have to catch these antiparticles in powerful magnetic traps before they touch any normal matter and disappear. To date, scientists have only ever made a few nanograms, that's billionths of a gram, and have only been able to store them for short periods. Let's come a little closer to home, but still in the realm of extreme science. Meet Californium-252. This is a synthetic radioactive element, meaning it does not exist in nature. It was first created in 1950 at the University of California, Berkeley, which is how it got its name. A single gram of Californium-252 is worth about $27 million. This makes it one of the most expensive chemicals you could ever buy. Like antimatter, its high cost comes from the fact that it is incredibly difficult and expensive to produce. There are only 2 places in the world that make it. One in the United States, and one in Russia. So what is this super expensive Californium-252 used for? Its special talent is that it is a very powerful source of neutrons. Just 1 gram can emit about 170 million neutrons every single minute. This property makes it very useful. It is used to start up nuclear reactors, to inspect airplane parts for hidden flaws, and to find water and oil layers when drilling deep into the ground. It can even be used in cancer treatments. Because it is so powerful and radioactive, its trade is very tightly controlled. It is a man-made element that shows how we can create new materials with amazing abilities. Let's look at 2 very different substances that are valuable in tiny amounts. First, there is tritium. Tritium is a special radioactive form of hydrogen, the most common element in the universe. A normal hydrogen atom has 1 proton. Tritium has 1 proton and 2 neutrons, making it heavier. A gram of tritium is valued at around $30,000. While it does occur naturally in very small amounts in our atmosphere, most of it is made artificially inside nuclear reactors. Production is limited, and only a few countries make it, which helps keep its price high. What makes tritium so useful is that it glows in the dark. It releases low-energy particles that cause a special material called phosphor to light up. This is called radioluminescence. The best part is, this glow can last for more than 10 years without any batteries or electricity. You can find tritium in things like glowing exit signs in buildings, compasses, and the sights on some firearms. Because the radiation it emits is so weak, it cannot pass through human skin, making it safe for these uses. Scientists are also using tritium as a key fuel for experiments in nuclear fusion, the same process that powers the sun. Now for something completely different, scorpion venom. Believe it or not, the liquid from a scorpion stinger can be one of the most valuable liquids on the planet. The price can be astounding, with the venom of the deathstalker scorpion reaching up to $10 million per liter. Why would anyone pay so much for poison? Because this poison is actually a complex cocktail of molecules called peptides. Scientists have discovered that some of these molecules have incredible medical potential. They are not just a weapon, they are a chemical treasure chest waiting to be unlocked. Collecting scorpion venom is a very difficult and dangerous job. Workers have to milk each scorpion, one by one, often by hand with a small electrical shock that makes the scorpion release a tiny drop of venom. It can take thousands of scorpion milkings to get enough venom to fill a small bottle. This labor-intensive process is why it costs so much. Researchers are studying components in the venom to do amazing things. For example, a protein called chlorotoxin can attach to cancer cells, which could help surgeons see and remove tumors more precisely. Other compounds are being tested to treat diseases like arthritis and multiple sclerosis. Let's dive deep into the Earth's crust to find some of the rarest jewels in the world. First up is a mineral called painite. For a very long time, painite was considered the absolute rarest gemstone on Earth. It was discovered in Myanmar in the 1950s by a British gemologist named Arthur C.D. Payne. And, for decades, only 2 of these reddish-brown crystals were known to exist in the entire world. Can you imagine that? Only 2. This extreme rarity made it almost priceless. Before more were found, it was valued at up to $60,000 for a single carat. Painite is so rare because its chemical ingredients almost never come together in the right way. It contains calcium, zirconium, boron, aluminum, and oxygen. The elements zirconium and boron are not usually found together in nature, so the geological conditions needed to form painite are incredibly specific and unusual. In the early 2000s, more deposits were discovered in the Mogok region of Myanmar, the same place where the first ones were found. Even with these new discoveries, gem-quality painite stones are still exceptionally rare, making them a top prize for gem collectors. Now, let's talk about another incredibly rare gemstone, taaffeite. It is so rare that it is thought to be about 1 million times scarcer than a diamond. What is fascinating about taaffeite is how it was discovered. In 1945, a gemologist named Count Richard Taaffe bought a collection of what he thought were spinels, another type of gemstone. While looking at them, he noticed one stone was behaving differently under light. He sent it to be analyzed, and it was confirmed to be a brand new, unknown mineral. It was the first gemstone ever to be discovered from an already cut and polished stone. Taaffeite is prized for its beautiful colors, which range from a delicate lavender and mauve to a rich, purplish pink. A high-quality taaffeite can sell for between $20,000 and $35,000 per carat. Just like painite, it is extremely hard to find. It has only been discovered in a few places, mainly Sri Lanka and Tanzania. There are no large mines for taaffeite. Every single one is found by accident while miners are searching for other gems like spinel. This accidental discovery makes each new taaffeite stone a surprising and valuable treasure from the earth. Not all valuable materials are hard minerals or complex chemicals. Some of the most precious substances come from the natural world in very strange ways. Let's start with ambergris. It sounds fancy, but its origin is quite surprising. It comes from the digestive system of sperm whales. Ambergris is a waxy, solid substance that forms in the whale's intestines to protect it from the sharp beaks of the squid it eats. The whale eventually expels this lump, which can then float in the ocean for years, or even decades. It might wash up on a beach looking like a strange gray rock. Fresh ambergris does not smell very good, but as it floats in the salt water and is cured by the sun and air, it undergoes a chemical change. It develops a unique, sweet, musky, and earthy scent. For centuries, this scent made it a highly prized ingredient in the world's most expensive perfumes. It acts as a fixative, meaning it helps the perfume's fragrance last much longer on the skin. A single kilogram of high-quality ambergris can be worth up to $50,000. In 2021, a group of fishermen in Yemen found a 127-kilogram lump of it inside a whale, which was valued at over $1.5 million. Now let's travel from the ocean to the forest to find another fragrant treasure, agarwood, also known as oud. This is one of the most expensive raw materials in the world, often called liquid gold. It comes from the Aquilaria tree, which grows in Southeast Asia. But not every Aquilaria tree produces agarwood. It only forms when the tree gets injured and becomes infected with a specific type of mold. As a defense mechanism, the tree produces a dark, dense, and incredibly fragrant resin to fight the infection. This resin-soaked wood is agarwood. The scent of oud is deep, complex, and woody, and it is highly sought after for use in high-end perfumes, incense, and traditional medicine. The price for pure, high-quality agarwood can be over $30,000 per kilogram, and the essential oil distilled from it can cost even more. The problem is that wild agarwood is now extremely rare because the trees have been over-harvested. Fewer than 2% of wild Aquilaria trees produce the resin. While people now cultivate trees and try to infect them artificially, the resulting oud is often considered less complex than the resin formed naturally in the wild over many years. Let's return to the world of metals to look at two powerful industrial titans. First is iridium. This is a silvery white metal from the platinum group, and it is incredibly dense and hard. It is also one of the most corrosion-resistant metals known to science. Iridium is about 40 times rarer than gold in the Earth's crust. Its price can be very high, sometimes reaching over $6,000 per ounce. Most of the world's iridium comes as a byproduct of nickel and platinum mining, with South Africa and Russia being the main producers. Less than 10 tons of it are produced globally each year. Iridium has a very special claim to fame in the history of our planet. It is found in a thin layer of clay, all around the world. known as the KPG boundary. This layer dates back 66 million years, to the exact time the dinosaurs went extinct. Since iridium is rare on Earth but more common in asteroids, this discovery provided strong evidence for the theory that a massive asteroid impact caused the extinction event. Beyond its role in history, iridium's hardness and high melting point make it essential for making durable alloys, high-performance spark plugs, and special crucibles for growing crystals in labs. Next is iridium's more famous cousin, platinum. Platinum is a beautiful silvery white metal that is dense, stable, and very rare. It is about 30 times rarer than gold. To produce just 1 ounce of pure platinum, miners have to dig up and process as much as 10 tons of ore. That is a lot of work for a small amount of metal. Most of the world's platinum, over 75%, comes from mines in South Africa. Its price has often been higher than gold's, historically making it a symbol of prestige and exclusivity. Like its relative rhodium, one of platinum's most important jobs is in the automotive industry. It is a key component in catalytic converters, where it helps convert toxic gases like carbon monoxide into less harmful carbon dioxide. Because it is hypoallergenic and does not tarnish, it is also a very popular choice for high-end jewelry, like wedding rings and necklaces. Platinum jewelry is usually 95% pure, which is much higher than 14-karat gold, which is only 58.5% gold. Platinum is also used in medicine, particularly in chemotherapy drugs like cisplatin, which helps fight cancer. Not all treasures are metals or gems. Some of the most valuable things in the world are things you can eat. Let's start with the white truffle. This is a type of fungus that grows underground, near the roots of certain trees like oak and hazelnut. They are found almost exclusively in the Piedmont region of Italy. What makes white truffles so special is that they cannot be cultivated or farmed. People have tried for decades, but no one has figured out how to grow them reliably. Their supply is completely up to nature, making them incredibly rare and unpredictable. The price for these diamonds of the kitchen can be astronomical, often exceeding $5,000 per pound. A single large truffle can sell for tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. They are harvested in the autumn using specially trained dogs who can sniff out the truffles buried underground. The weather plays a huge role in how many truffles grow each year, so a dry season can make them even scarcer and more expensive. Their intense, unique aroma is what chefs and food lovers crave. A few thin shavings of a white truffle can transform a simple dish of pasta or eggs into a luxurious feast. Now, let's look at a spice that is famously worth more than its weight in gold: saffron. Saffron consists of the tiny crimson threads or stigmas from the flower of a crocus called Crocus sativus. Each flower produces only 3 of these delicate stigmas. To get just 1 kilogram of saffron spice, workers have to hand-pick the stigmas from about 150,000 flowers. This incredibly labor-intensive process is the main reason for its high cost, which can range from $5,000 to $10,000 per kilogram. Over 90% of the world's saffron comes from Iran. Saffron has been prized for thousands of years for its distinct flavor, aroma, and vibrant golden yellow color that it gives to food. It is a key ingredient in many famous dishes around the world, such as Spanish paella, Italian risotto, and Indian biryani. But its value is not just in the kitchen. Saffron has also been used for centuries in traditional medicine. Modern science is now studying its properties, and research has shown that it contains powerful antioxidants and may have benefits as a natural antidepressant. It is a perfect example of how something so small and delicate can be one of nature's most valuable gifts. When people think of valuable natural substances, the diamond often comes to mind. A diamond is a form of carbon, where the atoms are arranged in a special crystal structure. This structure makes it the hardest naturally occurring material on Earth. Natural diamonds are formed over billions of years, deep within the Earth's mantle, under conditions of extreme heat and pressure. They are brought to the surface through rare volcanic eruptions. While industrial diamonds are common, large, gem-quality diamonds are very rare. Their value is determined by the famous 4 C's: carat, color, clarity, and cut. The price of diamonds can vary wildly. While a small clear diamond might be affordable, rare colored diamonds are in another league entirely. Natural diamonds can come in shades of blue, pink, green, and red. These colored diamonds are exceptionally rare and can sell for over $1 million per carat. The most famous diamonds, like the pink star, are valued in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Beyond their beauty and jewelry, diamonds are also vital for industry. Their extreme hardness makes them perfect for cutting tools, drills, and grinding wheels used in manufacturing and construction. Finally, let's look at the rarest naturally occurring element on the entire planet, francium. While other elements are rare, francium takes rarity to an unbelievable extreme. Scientists estimate that there is less than 30 grams of francium in the entire Earth's crust at any single moment. That is about the weight of a few strawberries, spread across the whole world. It is so rare because it is incredibly unstable and radioactive. Its most stable form, or isotope, has a half-life of only 22 minutes. This means that if you had a piece of it, half of it would decay into another element in less time than it takes to watch a cartoon. Because it disappears so quickly, it is impossible to gather a visible amount of francium. If you could, the heat from its own intense radioactivity would cause it to vaporize instantly. For this reason, it has no commercial uses. Scientists can only produce it one atom at a time in particle accelerators for brief moments to study its properties. Its price is purely theoretical, but if you could somehow produce and sell a gram, it would likely cost billions of dollars. Francium represents the ultimate in natural rarity, a fleeting ghost of an element that reminds us how much we still have to learn about the building blocks of our universe.